Two sick puppies living beside an abandoned trailer, covered in painful skin infections and struggling to survive until a rescue effort finally gave them a chance to heal. I received a call about two sick puppies living beside an abandoned trailer, and the moment I heard about them, I knew I had to help. Their situation sounded heartbreaking, but seeing them in person was even worse than I expected. The trailer was in terrible condition. Everything about the place looked neglected and forgotten. In the middle of it all were two young puppies trying to survive despite being visibly sick and uncomfortable. Their skin was badly inflamed. Large patches of fur were missing, and both puppies looked like they had been suffering for quite some time. It broke my heart to see them in that condition. Even though they were struggling, the two puppies stayed close to one another. Through everything they had endured, they still had each other, and that bond seemed to provide some comfort during an incredibly difficult time. At first, our focus was simply making sure they had food. We started visiting regularly and leaving meals for them while trying not to overwhelm them. Building trust would take time. Day after day, we returned to feed them and let them get used to our presence. We knew that if we rushed the process, we might lose our chance to help them altogether. Over the course of about a week, we slowly developed a plan to safely capture both puppies. Every small step felt important because we knew their health was getting worse and they desperately needed medical care. Eventually, we were able to bring them in and get them to the veterinarian. For the first time, it felt like they finally had a real chance. The veterinary team immediately started treatment. Both puppies were prescribed numerous medications, and it was clear that recovery would require patience and consistent care. When I first brought them to the vet, I was honestly terrified that one of them might not survive. They were both in rough shape, but one puppy worried me more than the other. The friendlier puppy, who we later named Brandy, seemed to be doing a little better. She had more fur, appeared slightly stronger, and didn't seem quite as sick as her sister. The other puppy, Olive, was much more fearful. She wouldn't let anyone touch her and kept her distance whenever possible. Despite that, she received the same treatments and medications as Brandy so she could begin healing too. As the days passed, the girls finally had the opportunity to rest, recover, and simply focus on getting better. Little by little, the changes became noticeable. Their skin slowly transformed. What had once been red, irritated, and inflamed began looking healthier. For the first time, they no longer looked like puppies trapped in constant discomfort. Their fur also started growing back much faster than anyone expected. Every new patch of hair felt like proof that their bodies were finally healing. The sick puppies we had first met were slowly disappearing. Seeing Brandy and Olive improve has been one of the most rewarding experiences imaginable. The difference between where they started and where they are now feels incredible. Once they are fully healed, they will be available for adoption. Watching them recover reminds me how powerful a second chance can be, and how much a little care, patience, and compassion can change an animal's life. If Brandy and Olive's story leaves you with one message, let it be this. There are still countless animals out there waiting for someone to notice them and give them a chance. Sometimes changing a life doesn't require a grand gesture. It simply takes one person willing to stop, care, and help. The animals who have been forgotten the longest often have the most love to give once they finally feel safe.